Hey y'all. So I'm about to chit chat, a little chit chat, about exclusion, humiliation rituals, right? And this is about how to survive an exclusion, humiliation ritual, right? So an exclusion, humiliation ritual is when someone attempts to isolate you, abandon you, neglect you, invalidate you, right? It's in the physical realm, right? People, a community, a group, right? Even your family, sometimes it can be a group. Sometimes it's on a spiritual level. Like some of us, depending on how awakened you are and your purpose, this is something that happens, people unknowingly, the spirits within them that are trying to work against you and your purpose, right? So exclusion, how to defeat an exclusion humiliation ritual, okay? The way you defeat a exclusion humiliation ritual is to, what exclusion humiliation ritual? Do y'all know that exclusion humiliation rituals was used on your ancestors, right? Could you imagine, right? Who do you have to be to use the same tactics that was used to keep your ancestors small, to stop somebody that should be like your brother or sister, right? The cancel culture, shadow ban, exclusion, humiliation rituals, all the things that are used not only in the matrix but in the spiritual community, right? So people, it's like indoctrinated hate, right? Some of you spiritualists still carry on indoctrinated hate, right? You need something to validate you. You need something to validate you, right? You need something to validate you. You need something to awaken you. You need something, always something outside of yourself, right? So you need something to compare yourself to. You need something, some of y'all need a battery in your back or to be uploaded, even get your day going, right? So exclusion, humiliation rituals do not work, cannot work, will not ever work on those that are truly awakened. And that's even down to the gang stalking and targeting. Healers that are gang stalking targeted, we know this. We're not talking about it because we know we protected in spirit, right? Shadow band, anointed and appointed star seeds of God, the shadow band, not really concerned with it because they're working for God. So all the blessings don't always come in the physical. It don't be in our bank account. But we see every day how God move in our life, right? Exclusion, humiliation rituals don't work on those that had to learn to love themselves, that learned to sit alone, right? The best thing you can do is join on with them, see how you can collab, right? Exclusion, humiliation rituals, shadow ban, all of these things are only NPCs. Only NPCs believe that they can create a culture and then cancel you from being valid because you're not accepted in the culture, as if your gifts is not what's aligning you, right? What's helping you reach the right people. Some people think that the only way you can go up is if they let open the door, right? That's NPCs. People that shadow banning you in the spiritual community and stuff, right? That's why we have practitioners versus the anointed, right? So that's just the difference, you know. Don't give people power over you that they don't have, right? Exclusion, humiliation ritual, part 2. How do you break a humiliation ritual? You live, you find something to do. There's always something to do, right? I done started canning, learning, not really canning, but yeah, in a sense, making my own pickles and stuff like that, right? I didn't know. I would have never known that I was capable of making my own pickles. How good of a cook I am. Start getting into plants. You know, I would have never known to saw all these things in myself if I wasn't excluded, if I didn't have to find my own entertainment, right? If I didn't have to find my way. Got me some pear. It's gonna be some pear. I think I wanted to like turn it into like a wine or something. We got pickles here. It's always something to do, okay? So So how you break a exclusion ritual is you live, right? The way out is in, right? This is how. This is a great way to start your spiritual awakening too. There's always something to do. Okay? So, truly anointed and appointed beings can't be excluded, right? Sleep in peace to my dear friend. That's one of my warriors in the spirit. Sleep in peace to him. Y'all have a great day.